So this is always cases where I can usually double or triple the revenue that comes in just from the existing customer base just by rearranging the pricing structure to better fit the customers and the market that we're in. Number one, if you have a solution or product or technology and you want to monetize it in the market, you should actually not try and monetize it in the market. You should try and monetize the customer who is using that solution to get to somewhere. The slogan is, don't price your product, price your customer. Last week, I was giving a keynote to maybe 100 tech industry professionals, and one of the sort of in the front row, people sort of raised their hand, and this guy, he had a business that so it was a sign-up flow system that he sold to maybe a couple hundred customers, and he was charging $4,000 a year as a flat license to use the system. And he said, we have thought about raising prices. How should we go about this? And whenever I see a case like this, I'm always telling them that they're leaving so much money on the table, not because the $4,000 is inherently wrong. It's going to be right for some of the customers. Like some of the customers that he's selling to will not be willing to pay anymore. But a lot of the customers that he is selling to will be able to pay more. So he's losing out of all of that. And also, there are likely customers that aren't buying from him because they're not willing to pay $4,000 a year. So think of this as if you're selling train tickets and you only have second-class tickets, right? So all the passengers who really want a first-class experience and want to pay more, you're just not charging it. And all the ones who don't want to pay second class because they really want a third-class experience, they're just not riding the train, right? So you have this market where you're leaving out both ends and you're only focusing on a specific slice in the middle. So this is always cases where I can usually double or triple the revenue that comes in just from the existing customer base just by rearranging the pricing structure to better fit the customers and the market that we're in. So let's just take away number one, what you're trying to monetize, and the business isn't about the product, it's about the customer.